Our scripture lesson today is taken from Matthew 2, verses 13 to 23. For modern readers, the events recorded in the second half of the second chapter of the Gospel of Matthew are disturbing, and as a result are rarely read. We leave the Christmas story with the departure of the wise men as they go back to their homelands. But the story continues with a terrible massacre directed by an insecure king who wants to outwit what he believes is God's plan to replace him. He is ruthless and he is merciless, and we read that many little boys died. This passage was meant to remind the readers of the massacre of Hebrew baby boys when God's people were enslaved in Egypt under the Pharaoh. One special baby survived that massacre thanks to the quick thinking of his mother and sister. And one special baby, we understand, is to survive this massacre thanks to the warning of an angel and the obedience of his father. In the tradition of Moses, who grew up to lead his people to freedom from slavery in Egypt and to the edge of the promised land, this baby Jesus, too, will come up someday from Egypt to save God's people and bring them to salvation. That's what Matthew wants us to know. Let us hear what he has to say. The escape to Egypt. When they, the Magi, had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. "Get up," he said. "Take the child and his mother to escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." So he got up and he took the child and his mother during the night and left for Egypt, where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so it was fulfilled, what the Lord had said through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." When Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious, and he gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had learned from the Magi. Then what was said through the prophet Jeremiah was fulfilled. "A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted because they are no more." The return to Nazareth. After Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt and said, "Get up and take the child and his mother to go to the land of Israel, for those who were trying to take the child's life are dead." So he got up, and he took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning in Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. Having been warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee, and he went and lived in a town called Nazareth. So it was fulfilled what was said through the prophets, that he would be a Nazarene.